thank you. My family was agnostic/atheist, so I never learned about anything biblical or spiritual as a kid. It happened when I was probably like 7 or 8 years old. I lived in what used to be an old schoolhouse from the early 1900s. That would be interesting. In my room, there was an area I used for a closet, and we had a full-length mirror in there. The mirror always felt weird, like a portal, like spooky things lived in it. They probably did. When I got older, I learned that people think that mirrors sometimes can be, and honestly that tracks, so that's exactly how it felt. At any rate, next to that closet area was my desk, and opposite of the desk was a window with blinds. The sun didn't come up on that side of the house, so there was never any sun shining in the morning, but nevertheless, one morning I woke up and saw this weird golden smoky light on the top of my table. I stared at it for a second, confused, and thought to myself, is that sunlight? I would have thought that that was the light, you know what I mean? And then when I thought that, the light startled. It heard my thought like I had yelled it in the quiet of the room. Then it turned and looked at me. The light turned and looked at me. That's when the golden smoky light showed the clear silhouette of being, oh, that is so sad, being a small child with wings. Height-wise, I'd say a typical 5 to 6 year old. No feet, no real discernible face. It had been staring off into the mirror and heard my thoughts. And before you ask, were you sleeping? No. You know when you're awake, when your heart is pounding out of your chest and you're full of adrenaline. That is crazy. So being the brave human I am, I closed my eyes and pretended to be asleep. Relatable. And started thinking in my head, please go away, like a broken record. Eventually I got the courage to peek and it was gone. Later, I read about how when people see angels, they look like real people with clothes and wings, and there's a sense of calm. Which was not what I experienced upon seeing that, and mine was made of golden light, not anything else, and it was terrifying. But I also learned that Lucifer is an angel of light. I don't know if he is also a small girl, but that's what the vibe and size of the super creepy one that I saw was. Then I learned that there are passages in the Bible where they hear people's thoughts, so again, that all tracks to my experience. Either way, I hope that's the last of the creepy golden light angel kids I see. Stories like that always make me sad when they involve, like, baby ghosts, you know what I mean? Baby angels, whatever this was, okay? It obviously tracks because it was from a schoolhouse in the 1900s. Kids, you know what I mean? I would do some research on it, see if anything happened there, you know, just to see if that could, like, make sense of everything. Either way, rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least scary, creepy, spooky, 10 being the most. If you have a story of your own that you want to submit, you can do so on the link tree in my profile. I already know I gotta do it. This is my microphone, had it for 2 years. It's wonderful, plugs directly into my phone. I did have to get an adapter, but it works perfectly fine, as you can see. If you want to start a podcast or you do storytelling content the way that I do, this is a perfect microphone for you. She will be linked to the video. See you in the next episode. Stay spooky, friends.